It just made me stronger. Wherever there's an obstacle, there's an opportunity. And so had I not had those challenges, it wouldn't have pushed me to greatness.
Suge posted a photo of him with Puff's son Justin when he was a toddler, with the image thought to be taken during the height of the East Coast-West Coast feud. Also seen on the edge of the photo is Justin's mother, Misa Hylton, who was a stylist for artists such as Mary J. Blige and Lil' Kim.
Puff got mad because Wolf showed him a picture that was in a magazine of Suge Knight and Misa. Suge was hugging Misa, and while she had Justin in her arm, Suge playing daddy on the floor. Or stepdaddy.
Y'all, let me put you on this latest tea about Diddy, because things are getting messier by the minute. So Diddy's ex Misa Hylton and Suge Knight have both joined the chat, and it turns out Suge saved Misa from Diddy's beatings and took care of her son Justin. Look, it's been one hell of a month for Diddy because folks are not holding back anymore, and everyone who's been wronged by him is now finally putting him on blast. Misa Hylton is now also stepping up, and it sounds like Diddy treated her just as foul as he did Cassie. But get this, it was allegedly Suge Knight, of all people, who helped Misa get away from Diddy. Rumor has it that Misa is about to spill all the secrets because she was there from the jump, and you know she's seen a lot. So let me break it down for you.
Puff up till she got up under the, literally till she tried to run up under the car.
So Diddy is currently on his 4th lawsuit for SA and DV, and it's clear at this point that his cruelty wasn't a one-time thing. It was a pattern. It was a problem. He allegedly beat every woman he was involved with except J-Lo, and that's only because she had a little bit of power and fame back then. So Diddy knew he couldn't get away with that. After all those horror stories came out about Diddy breaking Kim Porter's nose, stomping on his ex Gina, and kicking Cassie in the face, we're hearing he did the same thing to Misa Hylton, the mother of his first child, Justin. Now, some rumors are going around that Justin is not Diddy's biological son, and that Misa had him with Diddy's bodyguard, Wolf, but I'll get to that in a second. So, according to Diddy's former bodyguard, Gene Deal, Diddy met Misa when she was still in high school, and she was either 15 or 16.
I've always wondered a couple things. Was Diddy messing with Misa when she was in high school?
Yeah.
Okay, so my math is about right. 15, 16, they start messing around. Okay, and Diddy's definitely older than her. Right. So y'all can do the math on that.
Misa had a passion for fashion since her school years, and Diddy swooped and hooked her up with a gig helping out on a Jodeci music video when she was still a teenager. But according to Gene, Diddy was all about control and straight up both physically and emotionally. And like all narcissists, it was one rule for him and another rule for the woman he dealt with. Diddy was stepping out on Misa left and right and doing his dirt, just like he later did with Kim Porter. But when he even had a hint that Misa might be chatting up with someone else, he went ballistic. In fact, Gene Deal said Diddy once Misa so badly she had to duck under a car to stay safe.
She was dealing with that dude that, Misa was drop dead gorgeous. She thought Puff was messing around. I guess like she started talking to the dude from EPMD. He came to see her, and Puff till she got up under the, literally till she tried to run up under the car.
Wow. Wow.
He was reckless with his hands.
Now, going back to those rumors about Justin being Wolf's child and not Diddy's, Misa had Justin in 1993. And though Gene Deal didn't outright say Justin is Wolf's son, he said something along the lines of Justin looking more like Diddy's friend than Diddy.
He was reckless with his hands, you know that, man.
Do you think that Diddy is actually Justin's father?
I wasn't there. You know, but I make indie windows like, damn. How your son look like your best friend? If he like it, I love it.
And you look at pictures of Wolf and Justin side by side, there's obviously a lot of resemblance there. But that's not the only reason some folks are questioning Justin's paternity. According to one long-standing conspiracy, Diddy actually knew Wolf was Justin's son. And when Wolf got killed in 2003 by Diddy's friend Big Meech from the Black Mafia family, Diddy took on the role of Justin's dad. But see, he allegedly didn't do this out of the goodness of his heart. Because does he even have a heart? Word on the street is that Diddy only accepted Justin because he wanted to take him from Misa and punish her for hooking up with Suge Knight. Diddy reportedly did the same thing with Quincy, Kim Porter's son with Al B. Shore. He was salty about Kim and Al's relationship, so he allegedly plotted to alienate Quincy from his biological dad. Anyway, going back to Misa. According to this article that was published in Today in 2006, back then, Diddy still wasn't part of Justin's life, and Misa took him to court for child support, but Diddy appealed and initially refused to pay for Justin. Now, some people have said that the fact Misa sued Diddy for child support means he had to take a DNA test first to prove he was Justin's dad. But apparently, in some states, it would have been enough if Diddy had just signed the birth certificate. Either way, the timeline is fuzzy on when exactly Justin moved in with Diddy. But word is, while Wolf was around, Diddy wasn't that involved in Justin's life. Now, besides the fact that folks have been peeping how Justin is a dead ringer for Wolf, Misa also seemingly dropped some hints on IG about Justin, making people wonder if Diddy is his real dad. So check this. Back in June, Justin got arrested for a DUI out in LA, and they slapped him with a misdemeanor charge. His bail was set at $5,000, and they released him later that same day. But then Misa took to Instagram and shared a bunch of stories dragging Diddy to hell and back, and talking about how from now on, she's going to protect just my son. Everyone has to sit around for years and act like there isn't anything wrong with you, Misa wrote. This is where the buck stops for me. She then referenced Diddy's recent lawsuit against Diageo and said, how do you go from the greatest to ever do it to making all your money off alcohol and suing the damn alcohol company? Sell something healthy that builds people up. I'm sick of it, not mine. But Misa didn't stop there. She also brought up Diddy's kids and wrote, the statement, a fish rots from the head down, means that. In addition to being a major contributing factor in a family or organization's success, leadership is also the root cause of its failure and demise. The truth shall set you free, and all the children. I love a come to Jesus moment. She went on saying, I should have kept my child with me. FUCLA too. Everybody can get it. And then Misa threw shots at Diddy's chief of staff, Christina Coram, alleging that Diddy sent Christina to handle her. Misa said, and Christina, if you ever try to handle me again, I will go straight across your head. She then shared a photo of a lioness protecting her cub and added another message saying, if anything ever happened to my son, God forbid, what is anyone gonna say to me? When we all know whose fault it would be. So yeah, Misa is not holding back, and it sounds like she could be the next one dialing Cassie's lawyers. By the way, both Misa and Justin followed Cassie on Instagram, but you can do with that information what you will. But that's not all the tea, y'all, because Mr. Suge Knight just entered the chat, and he's now taunting Diddy with a photo of him playing with Justin as a baby. You know how Suge has that new podcast from prison, right? Well, during a recent episode, Suge discussed his relationship with Misa, and then he sent someone to leak his photo of him on daddy duty with baby Justin. And then Gene Deal came back spilling more on how Suge used to terrorize Diddy, and he revealed that Suge took care of Misa and Justin because Diddy was acting like a deadbeat dad. And listen, Suge knew exactly what to do to get under Diddy's skin.
So Misa's out there working because she gotta work, you understand? She having problems with Puff because Puff don't want to pay her the child support that she need for Justin. So she out there trying to make deals, do her get her business together. She gotta eat, bruh. Because man, let me just tell you something. A vein went through Puff head. Yo, that nigga could have, he could have bust the vein in the head when Wolf showed the picture. I was so mad at Wolf because we was finished. You know, we was about to go in the house, and then got mad, man. And we went to some spot. It's just crazy, man. It's just crazy, the whole thing. But I'm glad it came to light, man. What's done in the dark will come to light.
According to Big Gene, Misa went to Suge because Diddy kept dodging child support payments for Justin. Now, whether that was just him being a deadbeat or he actually had doubts about Justin being his son, that's up for debate. Either way, Suge took care of business. Anyways, y'all, it's crazy how the tables have turned, and now it's Diddy starting to look worse than Suge. And you know, that says a whole lot. As for Misa, she was one of the first women in Diddy's life when he first started making serious money. So she must have a lot of crazy stories to tell. Now, some people are praising Misa for finally going off on Diddy publicly after Justin's arrest, but others are saying she should have said something a long time ago. One fan said, "Misa, true to core mama bear. I know that's right, Misa. When a true mother loves and protects her son, there's nothing, absolutely nothing that will hold her back or get in the way." But then someone else clapped back, "It took Cassie to get these cowards to finally speak up. Misa has a lot of nerve to sit so quietly all these decades and watch him beat the hell out of numerous women. Now she can talk. She could have saved so many women had she come forward years ago. She's getting the side eye from me." But let me know in the comments if you think Misa will be the next one to expose Diddy, or do you think Diddy already paid her off? Comment down below and then check out this next video.